Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the YouTube Business Academy podcast. My name is George, and I'm joined by my co-host Ron. And today we're going to be discussing our journey to 30,000 a month with YouTube automation. We're going to be talking about the updates that happened in the past week. What are the updates? Is the revenue up? Is the revenue down? Let's find out together. And as you know, I did not ask my dear friend Ron what happened to him in the
What
past week.
happened to him? That doesn't sound good. But yeah,
Ron?
everything is good. Yeah. And with you as well,
Wow.
right?
Yeah, everything is fine. We'll get into more details now about exactly what happened with the channels and your
Yeah.
thinking about everything. But yeah, you said you're not in a very talkative mood today, are
No,
you?
I mean like in the terms of talking English. You know, sometimes I'm better in talking English than than other times, and now I feel like this is not my day. But we'll just continue. And yeah, in terms of YouTube journey,
Yeah.
I fully switched to search. I think I mentioned it in the last podcast as well, and I have started posting search videos on like my personal main channel, basically because of the thing we talked about like in previous episodes about the RPM being pretty low on channels that are like botted basically.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to avoid that to happen on one step back. I hired a new freelancer that's making very like pretty high quality videos with his face,
Yeah.
like with a face cam, a good mic, and like a more scripted video, so it's better storytelling. And
Mm-hmm.
those videos are of course more expensive, so I also want to get the most out of it. So I decided to upload it on the main channel I just talked about, to
Mm,
eventually have a higher RPM. And my
yeah.
own channel is also 12 years old, so I hope that will benefit as well, the
Yeah.
benefit RPM as well. But of course, I'm not sure. So yeah, that new freelancer is making 40 to 60 videos each month, and those videos are like lengthy, so around 8 to 12 minutes. So definitely going for the higher RPM with those videos. And my regular search channel, mostly doing shorter videos under 5 minutes, which is still it's like plateauing right now. It's being consistent at a earnings rate and views rate. So yeah, need to improve on that as well. But maybe you have some tips for it, George, because how's it going for
Well,
you?
I saw the video that you sent me of the new guy who is doing the
Yeah,
face cam with you, and I must say, like, I like it because I mean, the guy is good. He's like, calm, confident.
yeah,
So like, he's good on camera, basically. I don't know where you found him, but he's
at
good.
work.
And yeah, then also I think the structure of the video, I kind of went through it, but I think it's good. You have like it's a good structure. It's well scripted. So and your idea about posting these videos on your very old channel that is not
No,
monetized, but that you can monetize like fairly quickly if you do
two
if you do
months,
a
I
lot of
think.
volume, like with like how much. Oh, it's gonna be an investment, but yeah, it's gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off.
Yeah, I think so as well. And the thing, I'm now thinking more long term. I just want to do it right and not shortcut it.
Yeah,
Like I've tried it many times to shortcut it before, and
yeah.
in the long term it doesn't work out. But still, like I don't know, because I've contacted some channels of some people in Discord with some organically monetized channels. They shared me
Hmm.
their ad type, like their skippable ads and their RPM, and their skippable ads percentage is still between 60 to 70%. So
Wow.
it's still not like 80 or 90 what you're having. You have like 99. So it's still uncertain. But
Could it be something to do with like how advertiser friendly your content is, or like your channel is?
I could be. Only YouTube
Because
knows.
I think it might be something, and I remember Graham Stephan was talking about that, like if how beginner friendly is your channel. So like if you post videos like about casinos and betting and whatever, right? I think then I feel like and you do that consistently over time, then I feel like the channel, you're not going to be served, like if you're monetized, you're not going to be serving high quality ads or like high
Yeah.
paying ads, because I feel like ads are not equal on YouTube. And I feel that like skippable ads is probably like the highest quality ads.
Yeah.
Cause like, when you're doing the whole Google ads, YouTube advertising thing, you can choose which ads you want to
Yeah.
do. You can do like skippable, you can do like non skippable and stuff like that. So, and depending on which ad you do, is going to determine how much you pay for those ads, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like ads are not created equal, right? They get paid differently, and so I feel like skippable, those 5 seconds, is like the highest quality, and those get served on like the healthiest channels. Like, so like the channels that are kind of proven over time that they're like very clean and healthy and stuff. Why I have this theory is because recently I posted on my main channel 2 videos. One of about stake. Stake is this, I think, online casino thingy. I'm not sure. And one of the videos is ranking. It's how to deposit money on stake, and it's funny because the skippable ad here is only 68%,
Aha.
and usually it's like 99.
So
So
it
I
also
think
depends on the topic or the kind of audience you're attracting.
yes, I
Yeah.
think so. I think so. I think so. So it's hard to say. We don't know for sure. But one thing I think that it's a good takeaway for everyone listening and watching, and for of course for me and yourself, is that like no shortcuts. Like do it right from the get go.
Yeah.
You know, everyone, including myself, including Yuri, including Hessel, we took the long route of monetizing a channel the proper way, and eventually like our channels are healthy and they work, and we don't have any issues with like copyright or claims or anything like that, so strikes. So yeah, I think that's kind of the biggest takeaway. And I think what you're doing now by saying that, hey, I'm going to invest into the search channel, I'm going to do it right, and I think that's the right approach, honestly.
Yeah, I think so as well. And now it's just purely keyword research, but I think it's also necessary because the competition is increasing for like the more simple keyword of keywords, basically. But you still need those keywords. You still need to rank on those keywords to get the volume. Um,
Yeah.
so I think to rank on those keywords, you eventually need to improve on the quality, like basically help the viewer in a better way, understand it in a better way. And now, you now just see a lot of search channels. Like sometimes I just click on some videos because I'm just
Mm.
curious, and you hear like a
Yeah.
very bad voiceover. The editing is really ugly, and I have the feeling that slowly you can't really get away with it anymore, or you
No.
need to be really, really creative in terms of keyword research. But the thing is, if you're getting more advanced with keyword research, the videos itself will also get more difficult. So it's
Yeah.
likely that your freelancers from lower paid countries
Exactly.
can't make the
Yeah.
videos.
Yeah. And if you have like a difficult to do topic and you're just kind of glancing over it and not really showing anything, I mean, the viewer is not going to be satisfied. And if the viewer is not satisfied, I can almost guarantee you your video is not going to last for too long. I bet it's not going to rank. And even if it does rank by some chance, it's not going to stay there for too long.
Yeah.
And I have a theory that I was actually discussing today in the chat we have with you and with Hessel about. We talked earlier about this Apple guy, so this channel that is just like posting.
He's always coming
Like,
back in every episode.
dude, he God mode, bro.
Yeah.
Like he's just posting the most saturated topic, like the most competitive topic, and he's just ranking all of them. You can just like go to his thing. He just, you know.
That's weird.
So I want to do a test. I want to find maybe 10, 20 keywords, those like simple ones, or the
Yeah.
high
How to
volume
delete your
one.
Facebook account, stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, like those ones, right? So I want to find those keywords, but I want to find specific ones where the top ranking video is of poor quality. And I want to recreate it myself, but do it like better.
Yeah.
And I want to see, to test my theory, if over the next, 2-3 months, I will outrank him, because eventually the algorithm is going to pick up that users find my video more pleasant to watch or satisfactory or something. So that's my theory. I'm going to put it to test. I'm going to Belgrade, Serbia on Sunday for 3 days. So before that, I have some work to do, and I'm going to do those things. And then I'll report back to you guys on this podcast and to you, Ron, as well, in, let's say, 3 or 4 months, or maybe even faster, maybe 2 months, depending if it ranks or not. So we'll see how that goes. I'll make a special group maybe as well in the analytics.
Yeah. I'm really curious about it as well. In terms of ranking, it's weird. Like Hessel also mentioned, like he's ranking now with more and more videos. Well, I think he mentioned that Yuri, like he had a channel with way more subscribers, but he didn't rank
Mhm.
as high compared to Hessel, while Hessel had less subscribers. So it's not
Mm.
just the subscriber count. It's like the authority of the channel gets like decided on many different ways. Like the same with the Apple
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Somehow he has authority, but we just don't know why.
Hey, before we move any further, here's a quick announcement. This podcast episode is sponsored by you. Yes, you heard that right. For those of you who want to take their YouTube game to the next level and join a private group of people who are all striving to make money on YouTube, you are invited to join the inner circle.
By joining the inner circle, you will get access to monthly recurring calls. It's kind of like an online hangout where we chill together, discuss each other's progress, ask and answer your questions, and of course, hold each other accountable. Besides the monthly calls, we also have an extensive bank of content where we have our courses, recorded calls, templates, and more.
So, click the link down in the description and take your YouTube game to the next level. And back to the podcast. Many factors, probably, but some of them are probably the fact that he is filming overhead. He's not filming just a phone.
Could
It's
be.
like
He has
super rich.
grass on his
He
thumbnails.
has grass on his thumbnails and grass in the video. It's a match. And then same guy, it's like very consistent. And I really want to know this guy. Please, if you're watching this, I know where you live. I know your
You
name.
can speak, you can speak his language.
We can speak the same language, brother. Please reach out, come to the pod. Let's talk about it. We want to know how you rank every video. Guys, if you're listening, watching to this, Apple Guy, search up his channel. Search up Apple Guy, filter by channel. He has like a thing, like a green channel icon.
Yeah.
Reach out to him and tell him to please come on the YouTube Business Academy podcast. We want to know what is his secret sauce.
If there is any.
If
Maybe
there is
he's
any.
just like, oh, let's upload some videos to YouTube and bam, bam, bam. He
Yeah,
just
but
ranks.
I also want to know like his system behind, because he like out of everyone I know, he's the most consistent one. No matter when I go into
In
his
terms of
channel,
ranking, yeah, every video is getting views. Yeah.
but he's posting like every 20 minutes, bro, like non-stop, and I want to know how he does it.
Yeah.
Because it feels like he's doing it
Maybe it's a
alone.
robot.
Because it feels like he's doing it alone. I'm becoming
Could
very
be.
bright.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Is the sun shining? Like,
Yeah,
what's going on?
Yeah, the sun is shining. That's why.
Let's go. Yeah, but yeah, we'll see. If you want to reach out, that would be great. But overall, yeah, let us
send
know
him
how
an
your
email.
experiment will go.
Yeah,
Sorry?
I'll send him an email.
Yeah. But yeah, I will let you know as well with the higher quality videos, because I will probably recreate some good performing videos from my main search channel,
Yeah.
and make them on my other search channel as well, but higher quality, to see if I can like outrank my old video on the new channel.
Yeah, let's
So
see
yeah.
how that goes. Let's see how that goes. What else was happened during this week? So, I had one video that is bringing in a lot of money on my search channel. And this is, by the way, one insight that I took away from this week and that I want to share with you is think audience first.
Different the wheel what we talked about today in the chat, the wheelchair.
Yeah, the wheelchair thing. So basically, think audience first. Like, if your video is reaching like young people in across the world, for example, it's going to be 1 RPM. If your video is reaching young people in a poorer country, is going to be lower RPM. If your video is reaching older people in a richer country, then your RPM is going to be higher. So one of my videos on my search channel, just out of nowhere, it's like a 40-second video, and it's making like 15, 17, 20 euros a day with like 1,000 views every 40 hours. But I think it died now, by the way. I'm so bright. Wait, hold up.
What's this? Like, yeah, it's really bright. Like you're in heaven.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I can't. My camera is not working. Anyway, yeah, we'll just have to work with what we have. But yeah, so one of my videos I was saying is reaching an audience. I checked the video and it's reaching 95% United States, ages mostly 55 plus men.
Okay. Now I probably already know what kind of topic
Dude,
it is.
and it's crazy the RPM. Like I'm gonna actually check it out right now to tell you exactly more details. But the
This is
takeaway
on your
here,
own channel or on your search
this
channel?
is on the search channel. But the takeaway that I wanna, okay, so this video has an RPM of 11 euros over the like over time.
Yeah, yeah.
Over the past 7 days, it has an RPM of 17 and a half euros, and it's made like 52 euros already.
It's
And it's
crazy.
70% display ads, by the way.
Yeah, because the video is also really short, right?
Yeah, 70% display ads, and it's making like good money. So if I go to the audience here, I can see that male 82%. It starts, so yeah, 45 to 54-year-olds is 21%, 55 to 64-year-olds is 31%, and 65 plus is 43%. So it's mostly like, and like 13 to 34-year-olds is 0%.
But it also makes sense because older people most of the times don't know how to do stuff on. I don't know.
Yeah.
They probably didn't need help a lot of times.
Yeah. So this got me thinking about like, okay, so how do I reach elder people with my content?
Yeah.
You know? And well, what do elder people look for? And then I literally Googled like, wait, bro, this is
You
driving me
can also add ChatGPT, by the way. Yeah. You
This is
tune down
driving
your
me
light.
crazy. But I
Or is it
can't
the sun, of
do
course?
it.
Yeah.
Wait, maybe if I close this thing.
Close your curtain.
Yeah. I'm gonna do this. Sorry, guys, just a little technical difficulty here.
It's still the same, right? It's still. It's isn't your lamp or your.
Wait, hold on. What if I turn off my lamp? No.
Ah, it doesn't matter. It's a podcast anyway.
Yeah,
Anyways.
whatever. Um, yeah, so I started thinking, okay, how can I reach like elder people with my content? So I literally started googling, okay, like what do older people do? You know, like what are they interested in? I started researching, started
Knitting.
thinking, huh? Knitting.
Knitting.
Yeah, could
Yeah.
be, could be. You know, how to knit and stuff, but and also the challenge is to figure out like specifically in the United States.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah, that's a good filter to have.
I started also like yes, I was looking at some wheelchairs, like best top five or best five, wheelchairs, and there's like a comparison video, and I send that channel that you saw. It was basically like making videos comparing top five different things. But yeah, anyway, this is too long of a segment. The takeaway here is think audience first. This is my kind of biggest takeaway for the week. If you figure out how to make content that reaches specific group of people in a specific country, if you can get good at that, you can, like, the world is your oyster basically. You can do anything
Yeah.
you want, and you can control the RPM. Someone today in the community was like, I'm about to monetize my channel. I spent so much time, energy, and effort into it. Is it worth to still do it? I don't know, like, what niche are you doing? He's like, oh, it's study with me.
Oh, I think it's a good niche.
Why?
Oh no! Wait, studying is of course a younger audience.
Bro, of course,
But
studying.
is it personal development, right?
Maybe, but what I think, and I wrote him that in Discord, it was,
Oh wait, is he just sitting and learning and recording
dude,
himself?
it's
Or
just like a 2 hour B-roll of him
oh
doing
no,
stuff
that's
on the
the.
computer.
I thought he's like teaching people stuff on
No, okay,
in his videos.
teaching is different, of course, but this is just
No, okay,
like,
then it's really low. The same
it's,
like meditation videos,
yeah,
stuff like that.
meditation videos or
Yeah,
rain videos or whatever, right? So obviously those are gonna have RPM of 0.1 or something,
that's probably low.
because I mean, who's gonna bid
It's
for
no
that?
effort, by the way.
No.
Just hit record and add some nice music underneath. That's
And
it.
well, I mean, it's probably a
Some
little harder
filtering.
than that.
Maybe? Nah.
You need to have a nice surrounding, and
Yeah. Okay.
But no, yeah, the point here is that first off, you're gonna reach like people who are studying, which is usually like students, and students most likely have very little spare money. And second
Yep.
of all, the intent of the video itself is not something where the viewer is like, oh, like
He's not
I'm
going to purchase anything, or
exactly.
he's like, yeah,
I'm not likely. He's not likely to purchase anything. Like, and then I gave an example to counter that, is that like best credit cards for travel. It's probably difficult to rank for that. I'm gonna try it, but the point is that like the person who watches that video, he is in the market for a credit card. The lifetime value of a customer in a bank with a credit card is super high, which means their margins are
yeah.
fat, which means that the banks spend like a lot of money to acquire each customer, which means that you are getting a big piece of, like a bigger piece of the pie, basically.
Yeah, I actually was planning to make a Dutch video about American Express
Oh yeah,
for the same reason, because the benefit with American Express is also if you place a referral link,
yeah.
they will receive bonus points, but the bonus points for a referral link are higher than when they sign up themselves. So it makes even more sense to click my link, so they get more
Mm-hmm.
points.
Yes.
But even if you get like 1,000 views a year, you maybe can get like 5 people to sign up through your link.
Yeah.
And you have like, I think that's like 150K points in Dutch AMX. That's like
Mm-hmm.
2 or 3 business class tickets, like
Yeah.
one way.
Yeah.
It's
Even
crazy.
if one person signs up with 1,000
Yeah.
views, whatever, like, still like you'll get a business flight ticket or something. Like it just think audience first, think about who your content is reaching, then think about which kind of companies are interested in showing advertisements to those people. And then you'll have an understanding about what are the potential RPMs I will get if you haven't gotten them already, because like you and I, we've been in the space for a little bit, right? So we've seen kind of from firsthand experience, like, what are the different RPMs for different topics,
Yeah.
so I kind of have like an intuition a little bit for it at this point, but it's not some kind of crazy science. It's just, yeah, it's not rocket science. It's just basically putting one and one together, and
Now it's also basically like once you've done more keyword research,
yeah.
and like you can see it also more in your daily life, or when you're reading maybe the news, or like for example when Microsoft launches a new app, or stuff like that, you're linking it automatically with a search term, while before,
Yeah.
when you were not as deep into search, you didn't thought as deep. That's what I think. But
Dude, that is so true. Now, every time someone sends me something, messages me something, Mihai the other day, I think yesterday, he was like, "Have you heard about Microsoft Copilot?" Dude,
yeah, that ditto. I
dude,
have that one on my list.
first thing, I'm like, Microsoft Copilot, how to, just start like looking up.
Yeah, it looked like a good keyword,
Really? I
because there were
haven't
not so
checked it
many. Yeah,
actually.
I have it on my like my freelancer making it actually. But if I'm right, you can't access it yet. So then you will have like a video like how to access
Ooh,
Microsoft Copilot, and I think you made it before.
dude,
Then.
good, great keywords here. Wait, let's see. Let's
Yeah,
see.
I already have a video coming, so don't think
Hey,
I'm
I'm gonna
stealing
make it
it.
right after the pod.
Okay, okay.
I'm faster than you.
Yeah, you are probably.
No, because like, if you have this is what I noticed, is that if you have a freelancer, like you can get a lot of volume done, but it just takes time. But if you want to get something done really fast, like you
Yeah,
can just rely on yourself. Like if I want to get this video done, I can get it done in like 10 minutes. Like from the beginning to like upload it.
yeah,
Because I also have super fast internet as well.
that helps. And templates for
I don't use templates.
thumbnail.
I only use templates for thumbnails. And
Yeah.
my thumbnails are super basic. And guess
That
what?
is fine.
They work.
Yeah, CTR is through the roof with search content.
CTR is
So
correlated in search with your ranking position. It starts off at like very low, and then if it gets the right signal, it goes a little bit to like 3-4%, and then if you're like in the top three, it goes to like 15%.
yeah, yeah, or
And
even
if you're the
higher
only one
sometimes.
ranking, you'll get like a 20% plus CTR.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah. So that's how CTR works in the search thing, by the way. So it's not the same with like as with browse. It's a little bit different.
No, you can work with templates. It's easier. But by the way, what you were saying with audience, the whole
Yeah.
thing is also applicable to
Yeah.
browse. Like also understand your audience. It's basically the whole
Yeah.
YouTube game.
Yeah.
Understanding who you're making your videos for.
Yeah.
So if you're not doing search, it's still related to the other traffic sources as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this is what the guys at the YouTube say, right? They think like whenever you think about algorithm, replace that word with audience, and
Yeah.
that's true. Like we find that to be more and more true. So that's probably the biggest takeaway from here.
Yeah, I think so as well. It's interesting to see your progress with search. Really curious how it will turn out the upcoming months.
Yeah. So just to give you a little bit of data, numbers from what's happening on my end, just so we can have a good kind of what's it called? We can like look back at this, in many many years and see like where I was and compare it. So, um, in June already, in 6 days, my second channel generated 136 euros. So it's averaging about, let's see, June. So 136 divided by 6, it's averaging about 22 euros a day. However, most, or like not most, but I think 30% of this revenue is coming from one video. And this video has, I think, died out right now. Like literally died out, like went to zero, I think. Yeah. Or maybe it's going to pick up again soon.
Did the
Looks like it.
traffic stop or the RPM
Yeah,
drop?
yeah, yeah. No, no, no. The traffic just like
Okay.
flatline, but it's not dead. I think like it still has.
And was it coming from search or was it like maybe
Yeah, yeah.
browse?
YouTube search.
Ah.
94%. But I think it might still live. So we'll see. But it's gonna dip. Anyway, I'm just saying this. So it's gonna like I know it's gonna dip in like a couple of days. I'm gonna see like a big dip, like a 30% dip in revenue. So it's gonna go from like 20 to maybe like 13, something like that, 14. So I'm
Still
prepared.
a big increase.
I'm still like I'm prepared for that. My main channel has been growing nicely as well. So if I go to content and I sort it by videos, so just putting shorts aside, and I go back 90 days, last 90 days, I can see a very nice growth. So I was averaging about 500 to 700 views per day. And now I'm averaging about 1.7 thousand views per day. So that's like a two, three
Thousand
hundred,
extra. Yeah.
yeah, like two,
Right?
300% growth in like a
Yeah.
month, less than a month, from 23rd of May till
And it's consistent growth, most likely.
yeah, it's like that. It's like
Yeah, but that's like for like if you would compare it to browse, it's like it's only 1,000 views, but this won't go away. That's
no, it's
nice
it's
thing.
it's ranking. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
once it ranks. So that's the beautiful thing. And some of the videos that I have ranking on my main channel here, um, yeah, I have some Revolut videos. I think I've covered like every topic for for Revolut at this point. Also, it was funny. I was in the car and this one person tells me about like Walt is a delivery app we have here in Finland
Yeah.
for food, right? And I never thought about it, but I look it up and I was like Walt how to, and there's like just two search terms: how to use it, or how to order food, and how to use credits. Guess what? It takes me like 10 minutes to make two videos. I just recorded on my phone, quick edit. Yeah, it's ranking. I'm
Yeah,
very
but like I have videos about Uber Eats.
yeah.
RPMs are really high, so this one probably as well.
RPM is €2 here. It's on the main channel.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I can. Let me show you an Uber Eats giving away keywords here, but hey, why not?
Hey, that's what we do in the pod. We give away keywords. No, but like I encourage everyone who's listening, like think to yourself, some of my best topics and videos are the ones that I found myself, and not by looking at other channels and what they're posting,
Yeah,
but just thinking creatively and like thinking outside of the box. Those are my
yeah.
best ever.
Uber Eats is $10 RPM
Wow.
for one video that I have. It's 1 minute long.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. And it's even on the like my other channel, so not even like no skippable
Yeah.
ads, only like display ads.
Mm. Yeah, I was surprised. The video I talked about, the stake video, the online
Yeah,
betting casino or something, super low RPM, like 177. And I would think,
yeah, because
like,
I think it has to do with what kind of advertisers
yeah,
will advertise on it. Like I don't think YouTube will show casino or gambling ads on their
yeah,
platform,
but
right?
at the same time, they show like the most scammiest of ads ever. Like, do you remember this whole thing about that? Like, it's still going on with like scammers, in the comment section, posting like,
Oh yeah, but that's different. Like that's like bots,
dude, but
like
they
with
also
accounts.
buy ads. They drive traffic to like scammy Telegram channels and
Really?
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah,
they
yeah,
probably get like banned a day later. But yeah, they still pop up. Like bot farms are
yeah,
making new
probably.
accounts every day, probably.
Probably. I was very surprised as well by this RPM here. So I have this. Oh no, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. This video is ranking as Wise physical versus digital card. It's a 1 minute and 38 second video. The RPM is €3.5. What
All
else
right.
do I have
Yeah.
here?
Are we going to go by every RPM? I don't know if
I don't
people are
know
still
if
listening.
if you. I mean, yeah. If you have
It's not
something,
really entertaining, I think.
it's not supposed to be entertaining.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, it's fine. It's just a matter of time and consistency and
Yeah.
making higher PM videos over and over and over again.
Exactly. That's how it is.
All right,
I think we can end it here.
Mr.
Yeah.
Entertainer.
Yeah. 30 minutes in, it's
Yeah. If you guys
going well.
you guys are officially invited to join the Discord, and I know a lot of you are listening to this are already in Discord. So hey, if you have any questions or whatever, drop us there. If you're not on Discord, click the link in the description. It's a free community. It's a server on Discord, and we also have an inner circle, kind of like a group of people who all want to make money on YouTube and not go work in a factory.
Factory, yeah, exactly.
That's my favorite example, by the way. So yeah, join Discord. We'll see you there. You can ask us questions. I'm active. Ron is active. And with this in mind, Ron, thank you so much for your time,
Thank
energy,
you too.
and thank you guys so much for watching, listening, subscribing. And we will see you in the next week's episode.
Yes.
Bye.
Ciao.